this is exciting. You said, my mama told me.
Animals have races.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us everything you know.
All right. First of all, I have a bit where I say that what pisses me off, and I think it pisses a lot of Black people off, and we never really been able to put words to it, is that the white people think all the animals are white.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's very true.
They think the animals are white.
That's why
Like,
they love them. That's why they love them so much.
You ever see a white person see an animal and they be like asking them questions?
Yeah.
Hey there, little guy.
Are you hungry? Are you scared in there? Where's your mom?
I bet you like belly scratches.
Where's your mom? And then the motherfucker be like, I'm a raccoon, bitch. You know
Where the fuck your mama at?
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Don't ask me about my mama. I don't know.
Touch me, I'm gonna kill you. Touch me, I'm gonna kill you. Right? And so you ever see a white dude see a snake, they automatically start narrating it. Whoa! Now these guys,
They do like that.
you feel me?
Yeah.
So there's that, right? But if you get deeper into it, I look at species, all the dominant species, right? Like big apex predators and how they separate into groups that are subgroups within themselves, right? So like, give me like orcas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, an orca is an orca based on how they look, right? It's like an orca is an orca the way that a car is a car. Right? If you have never understood the brand names of cars, then you would only be able to distinguish cars differently by the shape of the nose and, you know, like where the markings on the car is at. If you didn't know nothing, you just know a car is a car. A shark is a shark to you.
Yeah.
Somebody be like, that's not a great white. That's a bull shark. Because there are distinct differences within those sharks that kind of make them subspecies, right? But orcas are different because orcas are just orcas with a crazy array of subspecies within just orcas, right? And it all pans down to their area of the world, right? Like their territory.
Right, regional, yeah.
And so there's these regional differences that often pertain to the temperature of the water, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is important.
Because the same thing's happening up here with the temperature of the earth, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
As the temperatures change, these habitats are going to be able to merge because there's going to be an ability to survive in colder or warmer water, depending on which way you're going. Now, orcas, from about 17 or 18 different subspecies, they speak different languages.
I did know that. I went to the killer whale exhibit recently, actually.
They have different dialects. So they'd be like, that's one, but one of them, and they're like the hood niggas, you know what I'm saying? Little Jadakiss Orcas, you know what I'm saying? Like, and so what happens is, you know, you got Spanish orcas, you got Japanese orcas. And so like, not only do they speak different languages, they eat different foods.
Right.
Right? And they have different temperaments. They raise their kids differently. You know what I'm saying? Like,
some of them orcas beat their kids.
Some of them beat the shit out of their kids. Other ones wouldn't dare. You know what I'm saying? You go on a swim out and you think about what the fuck you just did.
Some of them don't eat spicy food.
Exactly. Some of them, and guess what else?
Some of them can't dance.
Some of them are coming in contact with different ops that they've never had to come in contact with before.
Right.
Great white sharks are under attack by a new group of orcas that have entered into their ecosystem that are hunting them down and splitting them in half just to eat their livers and leaving the rest of the shark for the sea.
Damn.
All they want is the livers.
Yeah.
Now, these are some of the best hunters. Like, sharks are like brute strength. Think like if fucking Hulk Hogan ran into O Block. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like, we get it. You're the Hulkster. Yeah. But these YNs finna chop you the fuck now. You know what I'm saying?
The whole NWO for this one.
Exactly. And so, you know, that's kind of what's going on. And so I could just imagine the different orca species that work with these sharks, right?
Yeah.
Like, who are like, you know, who have to like squeak white at work, you know what I'm saying? Just to kind of make the ends meet.
Yeah.
In the other pod.
And then these hood niggas are now entering into their waters, you know what I'm saying? Killing their co-workers, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, they all look like niggers to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they're all black. Or, you know what I'm saying?
It was a whale.
It was a fucking
whale did this.
They took my husband's liver. Right? And the whale her.
A black one.
The whale be like, Sharice, I work with Terrell. You know I would never. Fuck you, Donovan. I'm not stupid. It was one of you. And next thing you know, everybody mad. And that's how I know that animals have races. because that right there just showed you that, like, you look at animals on the Galapagos Islands, you can look at them in their face and tell they got an accent. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Wagwan.
I know Black Puppy.
No more rice and peas. No more rice and peas. I'm a lobster. You know what I'm saying? I am a lobster. You know, but it's like, you know, like when they made the Little Mermaid black, bro, that was crazy because it's more ocean than it is land. And if it's one white mermaid, you don't think it's no nigga mythical creatures?
Yeah, it has to be.
It has to be, bro. The ocean is huge. Yeah. Right? You know it's a ghetto part of the ocean. I believe it's over there by Oakland.
Yeah. we can see it.
Yeah. Well,
we know what water we made dirty.
Yeah, but the bay is nasty.
Nah.
It's gross water.
Yeah, it's man. No good.
Yeah, it's really, really bad. Here's my question, because I like this all. Do you think that also translates to animals on land, or is it mostly animals in water? Because it seems like there's more space for that to be the case within water than on land, right?
So, you know, what's crazy is I think that as humans, we're so arrogant that we don't understand how big this land really is. Mm-hmm. For example, like, you know, I always bring up the fact that giants existed, right? You want to call it a Nephilim, whatever you want to call it.
We literally just were talking about that too.
Yeah.
They have the capacity to be so big and yet still so small compared to the surrounding area. Let me put this to put this into perspective for you. We can't see the buildings of New York right now.
Right.
They're huge.
Right.
When we think about a giant, we think a person so big that when they run, the earth spins faster.
Yeah. Looney Tunes style.
Right. But it's not though. Right? Yeah. Like, you can't see the fucking Eiffel Tower from space.
Right.
That's huge. Right? Imagine a nigga as tall as the Eiffel Tower. We would have to hear about him. We would see him online. You wouldn't just be able to see it from anywhere. Like, and so that's not even really a giant. Let's take half of that. Right? Let's take the size of like a medium roller coaster. A nigga like that tall.
We're saying like
just
30, 40 feet.
Yeah.
2-3 stories, right? Something like that.
That's nothing. And as a matter of fact, we have more than enough room for niggas that big to be on this landmass and it be thriving like it is now.
And no one find them.
Oh, No. I'm not saying no one could find them, but I'm saying like not only is the places for them to hide where nobody can see them, of course, but I'm saying like this place is big enough for a 20 times our size civilization to do exactly what we're doing. The buildings will be bigger. The fucking doors will be bigger.
Sure.
But we have enough room without having to alter our land. We keep thinking our land is little. Like, bro, this land is fucking huge. And we use small pockets. You ever fly over the United States, especially like the western part of the United States, and it'd be like dark and like, city.
Yeah. Bro, the West is still wide open.
We're fucking ants on ant hills. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, what's an ant to a fucking cicada?
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, in perspective, still small compared to something way bigger, but like damn near 100 times the size of that.
Right.
Right.
Now, why then are they no longer here for you?
All right. So I think that they are here in the same way, which this goes to more of like a flat earth theory, beyond the ice wall theory, et cetera, is similar to that. But what it boils down to is this. There are people on these indigenous islands who have no contact with the outer world. They have no idea that the PS5 dropped. They have no idea that we're waiting on GTA 6. They have no idea that niggas have self-driving Teslas. They have no idea that it's freak hoes in the world. They have no concept.
I think they got some of that.
That sucks. They don't know.
They don't know. They don't know.
You don't think they know about hoes? You don't think there's hoes?
No.
I think there's got to be hoes.
I don't think we invented.
No,
I don't think society invented hoes. I think that's innate.
Bro, no. We know that because we've only known whole societies.